3 at 6.
New details tonight on why Planned Parenthood filed a restraining order against a former director and a local pro-life group.
Last night we told you about Abby Johnson, the woman who once led the Bryan Planned Parenthood, and how her recent change of heart on the abortion issue led her just down the street to the Coalition for Life. The move did not go unnoticed. And as News 3's Carla Castillo tells us, Planned Parenthood says it filed the petition to shield confidential information.
Physically, the offices are only separated by about 100 yards. But based on each organization's mission, they may as well be a world apart. The Coalition for Life is pro-life, and Planned Parenthood is pro-choice. And Abby Johnson knows both sides very well. Johnson was the director of Planned Parenthood in Bryan for 2 years, having worked and volunteered for the organization another 6 years before that. For several months before resigning in October, Johnson says she questioned whether or not she was doing the right thing.
Finally, what happened one day was I actually was in the room when a different type of abortion procedure was being done. And that day, I just thought, I can't do this anymore.
And that's when Johnson says she had a change of heart on the abortion issue. So she decided to switch sides. And when she went down the street to help the other cause, Planned Parenthood wanted to make sure she didn't take their confidential information with her. Friday, Planned Parenthood issued a restraining order against Johnson and the Coalition for Life. The paperwork was filed October 30th and says Johnson and the Coalition for Life are restrained from disclosing to any person or entity any document, record, file, or information that Johnson obtained from Planned Parenthood. This full court petition says Johnson was seen removing items from the Planned Parenthood facility in October and claims she also copied confidential files. The complaint alleges she met with the Coalition for Life and shared confidential information about an out-of-town doctor and nurse practitioner who performed services at the Bryan Planned Parenthood. But Johnson says she left on good terms and is surprised her former employer has taken legal action.
I wouldn't say anything about the organization that was untrue or anything that was confidential information.
Carla Castillo, News 3.
And the restraining order is temporary and expires November 10th. That's when Planned Parenthood, Johnson, and representatives from the Coalition for Life are scheduled to appear in court to determine if an injunction needs to be issued to permanently prohibit Johnson from disclosing any information she allegedly has.